Hey guys, today we're making another plated dish. This is Savory Gruyere Bread Pudding with spring vegetables. I thought it might be neat to have a bread pudding that's savory. Here's the ingredients and the directions. So we need olive oil, 2 eggs, salt and pepper, baking sheet, a large pan, and aluminum foil. And in our recipe we've got, this is some bread. I don't even know what kind it says it is. A demi baguette. Okay. We've got some asparagus and leeks in here. We've got some baby lettuce, butter lettuce, some milk, garlic, chives. We've got some Gruyere and some mozzarella. We got a couple packets of Dijon mustard, some champagne vinegar, and a shallot. And we're also supposed to have another tin, but you know what? I don't think we got another tin. I think we just got the one. I didn't see another one. So that's disappointing. We're going to have to put this in something. Yeah. Alright, so preheat the oven to 425. I'm going to rinse everything. I'm going to trim and discard the asparagus bottoms and I cut into 1-inch pieces. Get a thinly slice of chives. I'm going to rinse the leek and trim and discard the dark green tops. Halve lengthwise and cut crosswise into 1/2-inch moons. 4th-inch moons. Then I'm going to rinse with the cold water and let all the stuff fall into a big bowl. And then I'm going to mince the garlic. So I'm going to toast the bread by cutting it up also into cubes. I'm going to toss it on the baking sheet with olive oil and salt and pepper. And I'm going to toast it up 7 to 9 minutes. And then I'm going to make another bowl with some other stuff in it. So let me get started on all this chopping. I put some olive oil in the pan and I've turned it on to medium-high heat, and we're going to cook the leeks. Well, it said to cook the leeks first, about 5 minutes, and then put in the asparagus and cook that 3 more minutes. But honestly, I kind of want the asparagus to be a little softer than it usually is, so I'm going to cook both the whole 8 minutes. Okay, so in another bowl, I am going to add in the milk. I'm adding in half the Gruyere, half the mozzarella, half the mustard, which is just 1 pack, and both eggs. There's 3 minutes left to the leeks and asparagus. You want to put in the garlic, or the garlic and asparagus, depending on how you make it. So I'm going to whisk this together. And when it's all mixed together and the bread is toasted, I'm going to add the bread to the egg mixture. So I'm just going to coat all the bread with the egg mixture. Okay, so here's what it looks like. So once the leeks and vegetables are done, just, salt and pepper them. Okay, so hopefully this won't backfire, but I am going to add the vegetables into the bread mixture and stir to combine. Once that's combined, I'm going to pour it into the 8x8 dish, which I think it's 8x8. Alright, so I'm going to sprinkle over the remaining Gruyere and mozzarella over top. I'm going to cover this with foil and stick it in the oven for 7 to 8 minutes. Next I'm going to get the salad ready, so I'll be back with that. Okay, I misspoke. I want to cook it 8 to 10 minutes, then uncover the foil, and then cook it 7 to 8 more minutes. Okay, so in order to make this salad, so I've taken the butter lettuce and I've chopped it up, I cleaned it, and I've chopped it up into, little pieces, or, bite-sized salad pieces. And now I'm taking the shallot, and I'm peeling it, and I'm going to cut it into little rings. And the last thing I have done is to wipe out the pan that had all the leeks and the asparagus in it. And I cleaned it out because I'm going to cook the shallots in there really quick. I got some oil in the pan, and it's getting back up. Okay, so I'm going to cook this shallot for about 5 minutes in the pan, and then I'm going to put it in a bowl to make the vinaigrette with everything else. Okay, I put the shallots in a little bowl. I'm going to add in champagne vinegar, and I'm going to add in the remaining mustard, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to whisk this together. And yes, I did rinse off this whisk. Alright, so I'm just going to add in some salt and pepper, and then I'm going to toss this with the lettuce, and that'll be it. Alright, so the only thing left to do is wait for everything to be done. And I'm just going to, obviously, or maybe not obviously, top the bread pudding with the chives once it's up. So I'll be back to let you know what it looks like when it's all plated. Okay, here it is. I will say right away that I think the pan that I used is a little bit too big. I thought it was going to be the right size, but it didn't really, all the egg mixture was still kind of in the bottom, and it wasn't really, cooked, I don't know. So we'll see how this goes. I really hope it's okay. So yeah, I'll be back to let you know what it tastes like, and hopefully I won't get sick or anything. Hi guys, I'm here to talk about the food. Okay, so, I had to put the stuff back in the oven for another 10 minutes because, like I said, I think the pan we got was just a little too big, and therefore it didn't really cook as... I don't know, but I had to put it in for another 10 minutes. And because not only was it not really cooked, and not all of the stuff was absorbed into the bread pudding, but it was cold. It was barely warm. So yeah, put it back in the oven. After that, it was perfect. I really enjoyed it. It was something new. I've never really had savory bread pudding before, but I really enjoyed it. I thought the flavors were good. I liked the leeks in this one, as opposed to there was another thing we had with leeks in it, and it was just too much because it was too mushy. I think grilled cheese or something, right? But these leeks were okay. I don't know whether that was because the whole thing was kind of mushy, but you know, in a bread pudding kind of way. But also because I was too busy trying. When I started cooking the leeks and everything, I realized, oh, I hadn't made the actual, you know, batter with the eggs and the milk and everything. And it was like, oh, so I just kind of let that sit there, and a lot of the leeks got a little too brown, a little burnt. But it tasted good, so whatever. So anyway, yeah. So I thought it was good. I even enjoyed the salad dressing that was on the salad. Although still, yet again, I wish that the salad contained more things than just lettuce. But I get it, I guess. Alright, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!